New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy rolled out his first budget to the legislature on Tuesday, calling for about $1.5 billion in new taxes and more than $2 billion in new spending. Part of that spending plan includes another $242 million to New Jersey Transit. Mark Bonamo has the story. Mark, tell me what happened.
Here in Newark today at New Jersey Transit headquarters, Governor Phil Murphy, in his first public meeting after the budget presentation yesterday, said that New Jersey Transit, there will be a $242 million injection of new funds in order to try to improve the system that was once the pride of the nation. He also said that for 2019, a fare hike is off the board.
I know we cannot turn New Jersey Transit around with just nice words and well wishes. It will take resources, real resources, that you have not had for many years.
Is there any discussion from what you heard today on how the money will be spent?
He pointed out that $242 million is 3 times what has been recently been spent for New Jersey Transit in order to have improvements such as positive train control. In terms of trying to finally enforce these changes, which is the changes so necessary because so many people in New Jersey have been frustrated by subpar New Jersey Transit practices. He said that there will be an audit of the system
to figure out where the heck has this money gone over the years, even as little as it was, what happened to it. And a lot of, as you all have heard me say, and you all know the reality, a lot of cross wires between capital investment and operating budgets. And stealing from the former to plug up holes in the latter.
When you talked to him, did he discuss with you any specifics on the people? Talks about better leadership, but basically he replaced the guy at the top.
And with the people he has now put at the top, the person he's tapped, Diane Scicchetti Gutierrez, has said that he believes that she, based on her experience also in Florida, is the right person to be at the top to enforce these changes.
Okay, thanks, Mark. All right, let's bring in a friend of the show and the publisher and founder of the Save Jersey blog, also a Jersey attorney, Matt Rooney, back with us. Matt, welcome back to Chasing News.
Good to see you, my friend.
So let's talk about this. $242 million more in the budget to New Jersey Transit. Basically no personnel changes, no results of any audit yet. The organization itself, between $1 billion in fares and $1 billion in subsidies, they haven't been able to make the trains run on time or keep it safe for people. Is $242 million the answer?
No, new boss, same as the old boss. They continue to do the same thing in Trenton, avoid accountability at all costs to protect their friends in the bureaucracy, and just throw more of our money at the problem. Remember, Bill, Phil Murphy's also said no fare increase in 2019. So the people that are actually using NJ Transit aren't going to have to pay more. It's everybody else in the state.
What is the value of what Murphy is doing? Is it good for a political soundbite? Is it going to be that, hey, at least he's doing something? Because the issue that Chris Christie pushed back on with the feds was, look, we can't institute this life-saving positive train control because we don't have the money.
Yeah, it's two things. It's A, exactly what you said. It's the perception that he's doing something, even if that something is more of the wrong stuff that we were already doing, throwing money into a problem. He's also making a political calculation. The people that do his polls tell him that his voters ride trains. People that live in the suburbs and pay too much property taxes aren't necessarily his voters. So he's playing to his audience.
Real quick, just a quick thought on the budget. $2+ billion in new spending, about $1.5 billion in new taxes. Those numbers don't add up, and a lot of the new taxes and revenues are based on taxes that don't exist yet.
How can all these Goldman Sachs guys be so bad at math, Bill? It makes no sense to me.
It's a great point, Matt. Always good to see you. We'll talk soon. All right, let's bring in the A-plus panel. Pop culture expert Lisa Durden back with us. Always good to see you, Lisa. Elora Nanos is back. She is a columnist for Law and Crime and a trial attorney. Good to see you. And Peter Brown, councilman in Linden. Peter, I'm going to start with you. The numbers don't match. What am I missing? Legal pot not passed yet. You're not in favor of it. Neither is the Black Caucus in the Senate and the Assembly. So what am I missing?
What are we all missing? You know, we see the revenues that they want to bring in. What we are missing is what are they going to decrease? Where's the waste that they're going to be able to control and factor in? That's what I want to look at. I mean, we could talk about all the revenue coming in, but what are we decreasing and what are we investing in?
Lisa, you ran as a candidate for lieutenant governor on the Green Party ticket. What's your assessment of this? I mean, the numbers don't seem to add up. I don't see how this is fairness across the board to anyone.
I agree, but what I see here is, you know how you're a parent, right? You have some parents who have these really bad kids, but they don't want to punish them. So Phil Murphy's like the daddy who doesn't want to punish the bad kid. You give them an iPhone, you give them an iPad, you let them go to the mall with your credit card, you keep pumping more money into the bad kid and getting no result.
Here's the thing, I think it's asinine to criticize funding an agency that obviously needs the funding. But we do need to see the big picture to see what is the money being used for, what are the results of the audit, how are we going to use the money and where it's going to come from. So yes, we need to look at the big picture.
And they wait for the audit to come through first?
We will see. All right, thanks guys.